He got 17 points.
Dang,
Damn.
you ain't lying.
Just lay down. It's gonna be the best thing for you, though. Yeah. down Duke being the shit out of Carolina.
Fighters with this level of determination.
What you talking about, girl? Everybody over there. I know the guy. That's exactly what I'm going to do. The Mexican muscle, you know,
Uh-huh. Oh no, that one ain't happening. I think that's the main. That one on pay per view, I believe.
What that, Jason?
That
Benavidez fight?
yeah,
Yeah, that's pay per view.
that's pay per view. But it's another fight coming on. Pitbull and what's the name, man?
Right now is no it's Jason Rosario against
But Pitbull is
Ramos.
after that.
These fights right here. These are the prelims,
I
and
know,
then
man.
you got the undercard. I mean, you got the opener, then you got the undercard, then you got the main event. So I think
The main.
Isaac Pitbull Cruz is the opener, and then Stephen Fulton and Brandon Figueroa is the co-main to the main event, which I think it should have been Pitbull.
Yeah, Pitbull don't fight in the night.
No, I'm saying they should have been co-main. They shouldn't have been the open. They shouldn't have been the opener
Yeah, they
because I
did.
think they bring more excitement to the co-main event because it's an all action packed fight between them.
Another another one coming on, ain't it, Cass?
Yeah, Jason Rosario. Wait, hold on. Was that the last one?
Well, that might have been the last one because this going on.
Yeah, that's the last one. So now, yeah, that's the last one. So,
Wait,
but
what's this on?
yeah, you ain't gonna be able to watch it on that one.
Uh-uh.
So we get to the pay per view part of the card now.
Yeah. So that's it. There's a fight coming on there.
Oh, it is.
Brands. You gonna have them to make you what? Oh no, I ain't making that.
Representing Hermosillo, Sonora, Mexico, here is Christian Olivo. And now introducing his opponent across the ring in the blue corner, wearing the white trunks with the Argentine trim. He weighed in at 125.6 pounds. His record, a perfect 114 victories, 11 by knockout, no defeats. Representing Arroyo Seco, Santa Fe, Argentina, he is an Argentine Olympian, Mirco Cuello.
Fighter 2 seconds. Ok, caballeros, ya le dieron las reglas. Quiero una pelea limpia. Aquí está la línea aquí y aquí el mismo línea, ¿ok? ¿Tú los guantes?
Chris Flores has been assigned the task of overseeing this 10-rounder, tested at 126 pounds. The undefeated Mirco Cuello taking on the experienced Christianolivo. Big experience edge for Olivo. This is his 118th round as a pro. For Cuello, it's just his 51st. But Cuello, who is, he has designs on facing the likes of the winner of our featherweight title fight coming up on pay-per-view when Brandon Figueroa looks to avenge an earlier loss to Stephen Fulton by putting his featherweight strap on the line. But first things first, Cuello needs to navigate the waters that is Christianolivo.
Well, Cuello's a fun and interesting addition to this division in a short time coming out of the Olympics in 2020 for Argentina. He's shown an aggressive style, power in both hands, and a confidence that he's ready for some big things ahead.
And Sugar Hill Olivo's facing his fourth undefeated opponent in his last 5 fights, and you see him eat a combination from Cuello, but as the more experienced fighter, what do you expect from Olivo in the early going, Sugar Hill?
Well, I like the way both the fighters are using the jabs. They're starting off trying to get different tempos and trying to understand the rhythms of each other. And then they work into the body. So I think that Olivo needs to work his jab a little bit more. But what I'm seeing right now is that Cuello's jab is a lot more effective and a lot more strong. And it's allowing him to throw more effective punches right now.
Olivo putting together combinations. He's riding a 2-fight win streak with his most recent victory coming last September when he scored a 4th round at TKO. Cuello, this is his longest layoff ever. He's been out of action for 309 days, but again, he's the one that all of the pundits and all of the hardcore fans are keeping their eye on, thinking that he may be the future at 126, a division, of course, that has
But Cuello can punch.
Toiling at it right now, Brian.
Indeed, and maybe, just maybe, another one in the future when we're talking about one of the pound-for-pound best in Iowa, in a way. Fun division as always at 126. Cuello must get through the experience and the test here from Olivo.
And right now, really no definitive king as Cuello gets hit with a counter left hook by Olivo, but you've got the likes of Angelo Leo, Nick Ball, Rafael Espinoza, and Brandon Figueroa. You mentioned Leo's name more. Well, Brian, of course, that's how Fulton became a champion at 122 was by beating Leo. So a lot of opportunities at 126, but it's Cuello and Olivo now putting their wares on display with less than 30 seconds left in the opening round. Nice 4-punch combination by Olivo.
Olivo told us in the fighter meetings this week he plans to be aggressive off the start. There's not going to be a point where he's going to turn the switch on in this fight. He says that switch will be on from the start, but it's been a pace to begin with in the early going.
Yeah, both fighters were jabbing great. Olivo's still jabbing more to set his punches up, and Cuello is just kind of like looking for these hooks to the body. He actually got caught with a hook.
Landed 22 for a 42% clip compared to Olivo's 19 of 75 for a 25% clip.
And you can see Cuello targeting that body with the right hand, using his jab to set it up. Goes with the left hook there downstairs.
There's the jab by Olivo, and again, continues to establish it, but the counter combination from Cuello. But it's Olivo putting together early combination, Sugar Hill.
Yeah, see, like I said before, look, the fighter that's leading with the jab is the one that's doing the better counter punching because it's putting his opponent in a position to just be more defensive. So when you start off with a jab, you can kind of counter because you start getting the timing on how your opponent's reacting.
Good two-way action here in round two. Good shots landed by Olivo.
And see, that was all started by the jab. He used the jab, made Cuello.
Down. He knocked him down. Man, Cuello.
For the first time in his career, Mirco Cuello hits the deck, and the underdog, hate it or love it, he may be on top.
That's a big early wake-up call for Cuello.
And Olivo knows it, Brian. Now he can't get too excited or overcommitted, leaving himself open to counters.
Interesting, despite all the attention on Cuello coming in for his activity, for his power, Olivo told us he doesn't respect Mirco's power.
And Cuello got a big wake-up call here in this round.
Yeah. Olivo's doing what he has to do with the jab. Just there it is again. His jab is going to the body, and as he was throwing to the body, Cuello tried to counterpunch him, and he threw the right hand and caught him. Just because he doesn't have the timing, because he's not throwing enough punches. He's got to start off with the jab, and you see Olivo's just jab and setting everything up.
Cuello now looking to settle it down, establish the jab downstairs and upstairs, hits him with a clubbing right hand. Up top, there's a lead right uppercut, but misses with the left, so establish his dominance here after going down for the first time in his career here in the second round.
He's gonna be all right. He don't bounce back and win.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see the pep in his step.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was a delay reaction. Yeah, he wasn't really hurt.
No.
Nine of his 22 wins have come. The early knockdown of the unbeaten Mirco Cuello, the early headline here in this 10-round featherweight attraction to put a capstone on the PBC prelims on Prime Video. And Cuello now on the attack with the jab of Olivo.
He's still winning, though.
It's going to be interesting here because Cuello going to get a little bit too reckless in trying to gain back that knockdown. What we've seen out of Olivo early is he's very comfortable timing Cuello and countering.
Yeah, he's very comfortable with jabbing and being patient, setting things up, and you have Cuello, he's trying, you can see every punch he throws is like a big punch, so much intensity and so much power on it.
And that takes a lot out of your stamina over time when you fight that frantically with loading up every shot.
Yeah, it does. I mean, if you're not landing them this solid, it's going to take a lot out of you. But if you're landing them, then okay. If you can keep on doing it, keep on punching. But that's what you train for.
They are standing toe-to-toe, throwing punches in bunches. Olivo splitting the guard with the jab. Cuello has the more eye-catching power, but Olivo, you guys have talked about timing, the adjustments, so that is why he has the early knockdown and is in this competitive fight.
Yeah, see, Cuello he just looks so much more controlled and poised, and he can do a lot more damage when he's jabbing. Even when he ducks down, he should throw a jab to the body. He's doing nothing when he ducks down. I would like to see him throw more jabs.
Cuello's almost given up that focus to the body ever since that knockdown. Been more about headhunting and trying to hit off that jab.
That's the midway point of the third round. Cuello with the feint, throws a three-punch combination, not much there. Olivo gets tagged with the left from Cuello, but the double jab by Olivo. So Olivo sticking to the basics from the game plan, digging to the body before unleashing a jab upstairs, and the left hook. Olivo's confidence growing by the second.
Well, I'll tell you, Olivo didn't come here to be the opponent. He told us in the fighter meetings, bring on the champions in this division. After a win, he says, I want to fight the best. He's got to get through Cuello first, but looking good here in round 3.
He's only lost once. That was a 10-round unanimous decision against Luis Reynaldo Nunes, a highly regarded prospect. That came in April of 2023 in a fight that, well, the stats weren't exactly in favor of who was determined the victor.
Yeah, Cuello, he can do a lot more. I've seen him fight before. I've seen him fight before, and what he's doing now, he's coming forward. And he won't take a step back just to even throw the distance off of Olivo.
Cuello now beginning to find the mark with those ripping left hooks to the body.
Good rally here for Cuello.
Good rally to close out the third round.
Cuello trying to come back.
Nah, he gonna come back. You can see it. He's snapping them things, boy.
Mm-hmm. Damn, just your boy on your card. That shit ain't moved yet.
Who?
What his name on your card?
Marketing?
Is that him? Yeah.
Oh, because they blowing up the matches.
Oh. Man.
The matches getting blown out, that's why. He don't get his shit, a lot of this shit gone.
Yep.
I ain't think they're gonna blow out no matches. Anyway, I'm gonna at least be a close game.
Right.
But either combination there from Cuello.
Yeah, good energy here from Cuello. Still feel like he's trying to rush his offense a little bit too much and trying to get that knockdown back, but he's having effects, countering with that left hand and the right cross over the top.
I'm liking Cuello like right at this distance right here. Just take his time. Take his time, but he gotta keep it. He gotta stay alert. He's getting a little bit relaxed with his legs. He's gonna take his time to use his jab, and then he can end up catching Olivo with some nice shots. He's got the power, but he's just being too much dependent on the power.
We just saw the power punches and definitely a close encounter of the featherweight kind here. A very competitive matchup. And again, coming in, the headline was Mirco Cuello, the undefeated Argentine, looking to move one step closer to a title shot with the veteran Christianolivo. Brian Campbell, you mentioned it. He may be the B-side, but he did not come here just to be another opponent.
If you've never seen him fight before, he's certainly announcing himself as a technician, showing great poise. Still, though, Cuello is the aggressor and bringing the offense to him.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier. Kind of a boxer, Olivo. We thought he was a very good boxer. He's showing that right now by taking his time. He's fighting a very good fight right now.
And one statistic that Olivo is ahead, knockdowns. Cuello went down for the first time around 2. Olivo's never been knocked out.
Interesting.
So durability, and we've seen him take some flush shots from Cuello, who has 11 knockouts in his previous 14 victories. Less than a minute left here in the fourth. Cuello walking, head movement, feints, lands a jab, splits the high guard of Olivo. Olivo's hands a little lower than he probably would like them to be, Sugar Hill.
Yeah, it's a little bit low, but he's just got to stay busy on the jab. I think Cuello's just out jabbing out, and Cuello has a very stiff jab. It's actually doing damage. He's got Olivo's got a nosebleed. I think it may be just coming from that jab. He's just pounding with that jab, but he's got to keep staying on it.
And you look at the stats, and when it comes to the jab.
Yeah, he done went through the rope. That boy would have been gone.
Final 15 seconds of the fourth frame, scheduled for 10 in the 126-pound weight class. Another scoring blow for Olivo. And Cuello lands a comment at the end of the round.
Your boy is like a technician, boy, because that bitch, he won 2 straight down the pipe, too, boy.
Yep.
Really inspired him was a legendary Juan Manuel Marquez, the 4 Division champion, known for his precision, heart, and that iconic knockout of Manny Pacquiao. But Olivo credits Marquez's style and accomplishments as major influences on his own career. And
you can certainly see it in the way he carries himself and the style, that technician attitude, counterpunching. Long way to go to equal that success, but he certainly is on a good track this fight so far.
There aren't many better counterpunchers than Juan Manuel Marquez. As we go to Larry Hazard, our unofficial scorer and rules expert, and we have him, he has Olivo up by 1, so that knockdown proving to be the difference right now in this hotly contested featherweight fight.
Cuello's having a great start this round. He's using a lot of jabs, stiff jabs. But that's what he runs into the problem with, is when Olivo starts to punch, he just stands there. He won't move his feet to take a step back just to throw Olivo's distance off on his punching.
Oh, good counter right hand upstairs by Olivo. Lead right hand by Cuello. But it's the body shots, and again, the accumulation. Hey, he has a degree in finance. He's making that investment in the body, hoping to make a big withdrawal later in the fight. Oh, what about that left uppercut, right hook combination by Christianolivo, Brian?
Well, the right hook has been his money punch in this fight. That's the punch that knocked Cuello down in round 2. And he's been looking to set that up as a perfect counter shot to counteract the constant pressure from Mirco Cuello.
We're a minute away from the midway point of the fight. Sugar Hill, quickly, what adjustment does Cuello need to make?
So I think he was making good adjustments this round here with the jab. He's throwing more right hands instead of trying to look for one big left hook. And it's been doing pretty good for him this round. The only thing, the problem that I'm seeing still happen is he's just going into a block mode, and he's not moving his feet.
Oh, beautiful counter left hook by Olivo, again rattling Cuello upstairs and follows up with a jab. And Brian, I was going to ask you about Olivo adjustments, but man, if it ain't broke, why fix it, right?
I mean, how do you beat speed and aggressiveness with timing? Olivo certainly using his head in this fight as he targets the body there with a combination.
And just when I thought that was it, he gets caught pulling out of these combinations a lot. Cuello does. Olivo is catching him every time, or not every time, but he's catching him quite a bit, pulling out of the combinations with clean shots like that again.
Featherweight division on display. Featherweight title up for grabs.
Saying that, do you think that would take the fight of the night? Do you think that would be answered? And you seem like you made this first time redemption and you solidified that first one. What would it mean to you to win? What do you think the featherweight title and become 2 division world champion?
So like, I'm not trying to like think too much on it. I just want to get the job done at this point.
Looking forward to you in the ring. Thank you, Steven. Good to see you. Tomorrow.
Stephen Fulton, Brandon Figueroa will reignite their rivalry for the featherweight title. This one producing a potential future world title challenger. The favorite, Mirco Cuello, went down in round 2, and he is definitely in tough against the underdog Christianolivo. After 5 rounds, Olivo ahead in the statistical department, including landing 120 total punches compared to 92 for Cuello. 87 to 58 advantage for Olivo in body shots, and they're about even in the jabs department.
Well, we saw how close Larry Hazard's unofficial scorecard was earlier, and this is going to be a question for the judges. Are you going to prefer the forward pressure, the volume of Cuello, or the more accurate counter punches from Olivo? It's going to be interesting. This is a close and competitive fight here.
Right.
Yeah, the thing I'm getting from this fight at certain points is like, Cuello does something very good. He'll jab and land some good shots, and then on his way out, he pulls out with his hands on him, and he gets caught with a big shot, which takes away everything that he did. Puts himself right back in the hole again.
Lead right uppercut and the right hand to the body. Olivo, no single shots. Everything is a combination, whether with one hand or 2. Doubling up, tripling up with the left hand. Cuello goes to the body with a left hook. Stiff jab from Cuello. The back comes Olivo. Nice counter right hand by Cuello upstairs.
Cuello reminding Olivo of the power that he brings. You see that left uppercut
Go
inside.
back to the jab, though. He's just right. Go back to the jab, but things will open up a lot more for him.
That's the midway point of the 6th. Olivo missing with sweeping hooks.
There he is. That's the jab. And you can see Olivo's face when he got hit with that jab.
That is the one to
There it is again.
Cuello is leading, is in the jab. He's landed a total of 30.
There it is again.
Including 7 in this 6th round with a minute left. Stepping back is Cuello, avoiding that combination from Olivo.
The jab is one of the easiest punches to throw. It's the first punch you learn, actually.
Body shots continue being scoring for Olivo.
Olivo's been very sneaky with these body shots, too, catching Cuello when he's been over-aggressive and sometimes squaring up on the exchange there. Good back and forth as this round continues to heat up.
There's a good counter right hand by Cuello. There's a stab jab to the midsection by Cuello. Lands with a clipping right hand upstairs and another jab for Cuello. So, according to Sugar Hill Stewart, wants to see more of the jab, and he's getting it from Mirco Cuello as we begin the 2nd half of this 10-round affair.
I'm happy about that because now it's making it more exciting. I don't want it to be a one-way fight right now. I like good fights.
Nice left hook to the body by Cuello. Responds in kind, does Olivo. Good action here at featherweight.
Yeah. Come on now, the first fight, the title is good. This damn Orlando shit, hey. Boy, Matt man get his goddamn 14 anyway. Yeah. Cause they blowing the American fans out. All this shit gonna be fucked up. Remember that shit I said I wasn't gonna do? Yep. But I had him one of my locks today. Boom. Marketing. Marketing. Now, them Minnesota and Washington game, Minnesota still on win.
Well, I mean, if he stayed in the gym and doing what he's supposed to do as a real fighter, staying in the gym, staying ready, you know, it shouldn't be a problem. But I don't think he's got any ring rust right now. And he's doing much better with his jab. It's actually slowing Olivo down.
Hardcore boxing fans may have recognized that voice in the face in the corner of Cuello. It's Mariano Natalio Carrera, who once fought for a secondary world title at middleweight in 2006, knocked out Javier Castillejo. A failed drug test turned that into a no contest.
And just like Mirco Cuello, Carrera represented Argentina in the Olympics.
He's a hero in his home nation, and right now looking to urge his charge on as we roll into the second half of this fight.
And for Olivo, he has Alfredo Leon, the 36-year-old former amateur boxer, in his corner.
Oh, there's the jab.
Yeah, Cuello unbeaten, but down for the first time in his career in round 2, trying to fight his way back, putting together combinations and establishing the jab. Oh, beautiful right, couple of right hands. Found their mark curling around the guard of Cuello, and Cuello's high guard just allows Olivo to go downstairs with a little shoe shot in action.
Well, you're starting to also see some swelling on the face of Cuello as Olivo continues to time him with those clean counter shots.
He really is a one-man Marquez disciple when it comes to counters. Wow, beautiful combination. Lead right, left hand splits the guard of Cuello. Clips him with a right across the jawline.
There's been the punch that's been a problem for Cuello this whole fight, that counter short right hand.
Christianolivo's been a problem for Mirco Cuello this entire fight. The determination to the body by Olivo. And now Cuello puts together a nice 3-punch combination that scored upstairs. Just over 30 seconds left in round 7.
Fight is still very much up for grabs. I'm interested to see how the judges are leaning.
Toughest fight of his life from Mirco. Cuello digs to the body and then follows up with a jab.
Good jab. I like that.
But he's going to have to do more than just jab.
You notice that body shot from Olivo. Mirco made a face after that.
At featherweight, the favorite, been down once already, that being Mirco Cuello of Argentina. Christianolivo, the Mexican fighter, proudly representing Hermosillo and Sonora, Central Mexico, the home of former 2-division champ Juan Francisco Estrada.
Olivo continuing to target that body. I thought that late punch last round may have hurt Cuello. See that focus from Olivo. How about that determination in his face? As you said, Sugar, this is a fantastic back and forth fight.
Yeah, it's back and forth. No one has taken total control yet. you have Olivo do some great things in there, and then he'll stop all of a sudden. Then we have Cuello, he does good, and then he'll stop and he'll drop his hands at the end and get caught. So it's going back and forth, but it makes it exciting. But as a trainer, I want my fighter to still take control, stay in control. If the jab is working, go back to what's working and stay in control of the fight.
Like David Benavidez, who will be involved in that much-anticipated main event grudge match with fellow unbeaten fighter David Morrell. Cuello, he just hit another combo, but Cuello has shown a good lead right hand like Benavidez. Needs to use that more. Does need to put together combinations. And if it starts with the one, it follows with the two. Hey, keep it simple, stupid, right?
So this is what, there you go, this is what Cuello should still be jabbing at. You can't take these breaks on his right.
I did like what I just saw there, the added wrinkle of Olivo going to the body but finishing upstairs with that right hand.
Yeah, listen, like I said, this fight is just going back and forth. It makes it a good fight.
Ryan, what is your, with a minute left here in the eighth, what's your takeaways? What are you seeing, and where do you see this headed?
Look, for as close as this fight has been, and it continues to be, Olivo's starting to do a little bit more work, and certainly he's done better work, it seemed, throughout this fight. Can he bring his output up to match the effectiveness of his counter shots, while still dealing with those power hooks from Cuello? This is a close fight, but seemingly only getting closer as we get...
Getting closer to the end.
Exactly.
I'm enjoying
A very close round here in terms of punches thrown and landed, but it's Olivo still with the edge.
Yeah, it's still just going back and forth. Like, you'll see Cuello land a good shot, then Olivo comes right back. I mean, so he's clearly into the fight, and he's clearly, doing what he's supposed to do to win a fight. You can't just do something good and just take off.
And yeah, things are heating up.
Let's see who can close stronger here. 2 rounds to go, a very close fight. You see Mirco Cuello stepping on the gas early.
And Cuello now locking down Olivo. And just stalking him, and now showing aggression.